I think last time you guys just killed those monsters that came from over this way.
Mm-hmm.
Came from over there, and over there has to take care of itself.
Thanks, Superman.
I mean, we've explored everything, like from stupid.
Everything
Here
from
on.
stupid.
So we pretty much just have this way to go.
Yeah, we have to go back down here.
So.
And I think I remember, like, last time I got sent the direction where we were supposed to go. Is that correct, Ozzie?
Okay, there we go. So first, I'll just
You guys, based off of just the way things are, you kind of formulated that the exit's probably in the southeast. The question is how to actually get there.
Oh.
Well, apparently they go to the southwest.
Yes.
From what we've seen of the layout.
I'm not going to repeat that word because I have such a thick accent, it's going to come out horribly wrong.
Okay, first I'm going to go here and look
around the corners.
Yeah, around the corners. I hate that they separated the frickin' pan and the select move. Okay.
Actually, from where you're standing, you should also be able to see down there. But
yeah. Okay, since
Who
that's
drew on the map?
progress.
TZ, because it's red, so he's the one that.
I check this little dead end here first.
You don't really see anything of value, though you do see what look like a couple pieces of human flesh lying on the ground.
Okay, so don't go there.
Oh my, what did you see? I want to see. You girls.
Sure, that's all just cramming to this point.
The Cobalt Crumb said, "Are you going to eat this? Are you going to eat this?"
There's no...
you standing here going, what is the point of this alcove? If you're standing in the main hall, you can clearly see that this is a dead end. Why would this alcove even need to exist here?
I don't know. Do you build dungeons on a regular basis?
These are the questions we ask ourselves.
I researched this. You see, they build alcoves like this because they have a trollish sense of humor.
Okay. Can I see anything by like looking at the walls? Notice anything like different looking or?
You're talking about in this area where the flesh was?
Yeah.
No, I mean there's a couple like scrape marks, like there might have been a fight there, but there's no traps or anything, so it's possible those things killed somebody here, and that's why there's just bits of people on the ground.
Like a little dining area.
Lovely.
Okay. Moving on.
To the east side.
Yes. To the deluxe passageway in the tunnels.
Are you continuing south, or I thought you were going east?
I always look around, in my opinion.
I was gonna say, might find something useful if we just if we miss something.
Where's your sense of adventure?
I hate. Damn it! Stop making me agree with a dumb lizard.
I'm more agreeable when you're nice. Poke you in the knee and then continue on.
Looking around again. Okay.
Another dead end.
Okay, so up here, you can tell this appears to have been their main feeding area. You actually see another one of them that's dead lying on the ground, and there's... Uh-oh.
He's back.
They reconnected.
There's, aside from the fact there's a dead one of those monsters here, there are the remains of a couple weird half-human, half-fish creatures here.
Are cats chewing on your connection?
No, it was just, for some reason, my Wi-Fi just dropped.
This is why I don't trust Wi-Fi. Anyway.
Okay, so it's just like
there's just a bunch of
Bits.
corpses here.
Lovely.
They don't clean up after themselves very well, do they?
Well, a couple of things look like they got fresh marks on them, so they probably were in the middle of eating when they heard you guys.
right.
Ugh. Table manners.
Okay.
To be fair, how many dungeons have you seen people keep clean?
Right.
Depends upon where you're looking.
I don't even want to know.
Okay.
Don't want to know what.
I hate the freaking
Which way now?
separated freaking pan.
I know.
You can middle click and drag around is what I use.
Is that how it works now? Oh yeah, that does do that.
I don't really like doing that because it moves way too fast.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
They're
kind
like
of
scrolls.
I'm kind of with Deadlock in this. It is a little wonky.
I reckon I can drag it. I don't know.
I think part of the reason they might have changed what they should have done is they should have left it the same for PCs but changed it for DMs, because with DMs you usually don't want to move the map around like that.
Mm.
You don't want to like move token. You're generally not moving tokens around as the DM, though you can move them around. It's just you're not moving them around as much as the player characters are. Okay, do I notice anything here?
No, it's just a dead end.
Okay.
Some dead ends will just be dead ends. Not everything's going to have something interesting in
Hey,
it.
you never know. You never know until you look.
Yeah, all these pathways just seem to lead to dead ends.
All right.
So whoever's designing this had a really dumb sense of humor.
They were just trying to put up as much space as possible.
I think
They never finished the basement.
most
Trying
for
to
their
fill in their
point.
space.
Okay, and I look around this passageway. Nothing. Look around this corner.
Oh, God dang. Ah. Cooperate with me, tool.
Who are you calling a tool?
I pity you.
I selected pan view again.
Well, you're big enough to say a
You don't want to
tool,
keep
so
this cold and ugly interface.
Okay, look around the corner again.
That's a long hallway.
okay, this could be good or bad depending how we go about this.
It's not like there's any other directions we can go.
I know, but long hallways usually don't always mean good.
Thrak isn't going past here until the thief checks out a few rooms just to make sure.
Well, everything's a long hallway for you.
Oh yeah,
somebody just ran up
forgot
ahead.
about the owl.
The owl.
Oh.
Which is the who's
It's Seraph's.
That's just familiar.
right, thank you.
The only reason I haven't made you tokens for your mouse and your rat is because realistically, they're a lot more likely to get killed by something if you send them ahead by themselves.
Yeah, and
you also don't share vision with them. They're just literally just a pet.
Right. Either way, either way, we rather our pets not get killed by a trap.
And I informed them they'd probably lead to a dead end over there.
Spirit Owl is Spirit Owl.
Do you notice anything in the dead end zone? Did you look around the dead ends?
No, but just by the shape of it, I can tell it's a. But just by the shape of it, I can tell it's a dead end.
Curiosity is taking over me.
Explore everything.
Yes.
Wait.
Fuck it.
Oh, Rack's in the wall.
That's right. We got Corpo to the wall.
I am one of the stones.
This dead end actually has a picture of a skeleton sticking its tongue out at you.
Wait.
Skeletons have tongues?
How does a skeleton have a tongue?
Because it didn't give up.
Yes.
Is it a silver tongue?
All right, I demand
You-
stab door. It was not like-
Examine the area. Do I notice anything?
No.
Yeah, I can on the ground before it. Okay, so I take a closer look at the Peyton.
Do
Let's see
any
if
of
I-
us randos here actually recognize anything? Do I see anything around me?
No. The main thing is a lot of you are really overthinking a maze.
Hey,
Do I see any
this
shinies?
is how I would approach it while playing a game. So
There's just a light source here, but there's nothing else in this dead end track.
You know what? Just for the hell of it, he's going to try and grab the light source. What's it made out of?
It's the thing that holds it on the wall is like a bronze made out of bronze metal.
And what's the light itself?
It's like a gem that's just emanating light. Like the gem itself is probably got some sort of magical property.
Oh! Yep, he's going to try and get that off of the wall.
Take an athletics check.
Heck with it. He's going to hop up there. He's going to get his sword behind it and try and pry it off the wall. And
No offense, Matt, but I so badly want you to fail this.
You rolled with advantage turned on.
Oh, sorry. Well, actually, what?
You rolled a 9 twice.
You rolled a 9 twice, so fuck it. Apparently, fate wants me to roll 9.
It doesn't budge. It's nailed in pretty good.
So no matter what I rolled a 12.
I'm just picturing this kobold trying to push it off, pull it off. Sorry, just kidding. Not budging.
He's literally pushing against the wall with his feet, trying to yank it off.
Exactly, that's what I'm picturing. Makes me laugh so hard on the inside.
And by the way,
he'll
I'm
give
just
that a try for a few moments, and if he fails it, he'll just try and pop the gem out instead. Then, at least it's a shiny gem.
I'm just gonna state that on the other side of this wall, you heard something that sounded like a stone slab slamming down.
Oh boy.
I'm sending out Aurora. Aurora.
gonna be around this corner here just in case.
Continue to stay behind the big guy.
Are they taking their time? Because if they are, he's just going to go for the gem instead of deleting the whole thing.
Oh, you want to try and pull? You're still fidgeting with the thing?
He's instead of trying to get the whole thing, he's just going to try and go for the gem that's making the light.
Let's yeah, I'd still say your strength check isn't, your athletics check wasn't high enough to get that. That would actually probably be harder because you can't really tell what's holding it in. It's kind of just stuck on the end of the thing, and you're not really sure why it won't come loose. You can tell that the thing that it's just bolted into the wall. The actual holster is bolted into the wall, but the gem won't budge at all. It shook a little bit when you pulled on it, but you can tell you're not going to get it out.
How is it even still in here?
You just see Strack like a Looney Tunes skit. He's trying to pull.
I just gotta point out, none of the other characters know what he's doing in that dead end.
Yeah, everyone just left him there, and no one else even checked the dead end.
Well, my character's left behind.
We left the others to check the dead end. They came back, so obviously there's nothing there.
I keep grabbing Nikki by the neck, pulling him. Right. Like, get over here.
I hear the kobold struggling back there. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
My thought is,
What's the noise?
my thought is just like, come on, you.
I'm gonna investigate.
You know what? He feels like he's getting falling behind, so he's just going to literally try and attack it once to see if it moves.
Oh my god!
You're gonna attack the actual.
He's gonna attack the light.
You're gonna attack the holster, right?
The holster, yes.
Make an attack roll with your weapon.
Attack the light.
And make sure advantage is turned off.
Darkness. He's attacking the light.
Attacking the light. Oh wait, that's right. Advantage is still on.
Well, you still failed.
Even invented. You're just like,
Yeah,
no.
you freaking stab at it with your rapier, and you just kind of you fail to really because it's partially because you're using a pointed weapon instead of like a slashing weapon. It's really hard to get a good hit on the thing because it's thin enough, or it's hard to just stab straight into it.
You know what? He's gonna walk over here. He's gonna find a rock and just throw it before he leaves.
Over very sick. Over very
Cobalt
sick.
versus Candlestick.
He's gonna throw a rock at it and see what happens before he just leaves in a huff.
You know, at this point, I don't care if Aurora dies because I just want to move on.
Make an athletics check.
Forget the stupid lizard. Let's get out of here.
He's almost done.
Oh, okay. I just figured something out. If you hold down right mouse button, you can pan that way.
Oh yeah, they were saying that. That's what Matt said earlier.
If you get left in pitch black.
Okay, so
no, he was saying middle mouse button.
So,
and that was like way faster.
You got really frustrated, so you decided to do possibly the dumbest thing you could, and the rock hits the gem square in the center, and as the rock falls down, you see a crack, and the light just dims and goes out.
That serves you right, and then starts marching off.
After you run into a wall because you're in pitch black right now.
Is he though? Doesn't he have night vision?
Okay, so real quick, your owl sees a statue of a demon or something just positioned over here.
Is it try to fly away? And fly away, fly away, fly away, fly away, and come back and go. Oh, Zach! I saw a demon statue. Where is everybody else?
I don't know. Everyone is behind. Ah! Quickly starts running down the hallway and looks around the corner.
God, he's just like, fuck that, I'm going this way.
Oh, that noise.
He really just doesn't want to deal with anything. He just wants to go, get me out of here.
He's following the right-hand wall, basically.
Just saying.
So, I mean, I'm assuming Datris tells the rest of the party what he saw, but
they're just like ignoring him.
He's
like, oh, I saw this statue and it had horns and things like a demon,
just,
and it's like they're just ignoring me the whole way through.
Akashi's kind of way up there. It just hears the word demon mentioned.
Right. So, we want to check out that statue, or are we just moving on?
I'd say
it'd be fascinating to investigate it. Let's go, Thodak. I probably butchered your name horribly.
Whose one were you trying to say?
Deadlock.
The Thordor.
Okay.
I don't know where you got an ACK at the end of that.
So you want to go investigate the statue?
I'm just going to stand here first and see what I can see.
This is a horror thing of do what your character would do. You've put yourselves in dangerous situations you normally know your brain would tell you not to do.
So I'm going to point out real quick. And is Akashi just still interested in moving forward in spite of what the rest of the party's doing?
Everybody's going this way.
Okay, so Thordor, you came and looked around the corner, and you could have swore you saw the statue move just as you looked around the corner, but it's went completely still since then.
I'm not sure if I'm just seeing it things or what, but it kind of looked like the statue moved a little bit. Are we still check this out, or should we just ignore it and hope for the best?
I say, I don't know if he's gonna follow us, but it wouldn't hurt to take it out or deal with it.
I got an idea. Let's throw a rock at it.
I'm assuming Datris is standing there looking right at it while everyone else is talking, or
yeah, he probably is. He's like, the statue that moves. And he just waves high at it.
If you want to throw a rock at it,
Hold on.
But...
Hold on.
Let him throw.
Datrus waved at it.
Oh no!
Everybody roll for initiative.
This is what you done.
Why did you wave at it?
By the way, one thing I wanted to point out real quick: both Zareth and Kevin should have a magic missile button down underneath the names at the bottom. I made a macro, so if you want to shoot individual magic missiles, you don't have to keep typing it in over and over again.
Yeah, don't forget to add 5 to mine.
Right.
I get.
Where? Wow. Yeah. Definitely a good thing you got that extra 5 because you rolled really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sadly, I'm the one on the bottom. Damn it.
It's a good thing
Yeah,
no
for
one
once
needs
I
any
rolled
healing.
high.
Right? Nobody needs any healing.
Thordor, you realize this thing had opened, it has just moved and is looking right at you and
That's
hissed.
Datrus, by the way, not Thordor.
I know, but it's Thordor's turn. I'm letting him know he just heard a hiss come from the thing and it's starting to move. You can hear it moving.
Well, if I just move here, would I be able to shoot like a
Arrow?
arrow at it?
Yes, you can. Let me switch the music though.
Okay, so I just hit the short bow.
Yep.
Ooh.
Now let's see.
It sounds like the intro to Final Fantasy VII.
A little, yeah.
Okay, that does hit.
I heard that intro like
But
30
unfortunately,
It's the lowest damage.
yeah. Not only that, you're also pretty positive, and even though you didn't get a good hit, you're also pretty positive that did not hurt it as much as it should have. Like the arrow kind of bounced off it when he hit it. So just a warning. This thing takes half damage from anything that's not magical.
Oh, goody.
All right,
And I got the low roll.
Beatrice, it's your turn, and this thing does not look nice.
And you waved at it.
You waved at it, and then it immediately turned and went at you.
Ow!
Datrus gonna go just put his finger on his chin and go, fascinating. I had to break it to pieces and study it. And he's gonna do a sapping sting. Because I wasted my spell slots last session.
Oh, you got no spell slots left.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Maybe you shouldn't have
Walked into that.
fucked with a gargoyle. Okay.
Yeah, you should have peeked in there and went nope, and immediately watched the back of the group.
You fucked around. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. It's do as your character would do, and my character is
Saving
idiot,
throw.
so nothing happens.
Nothing because it's a cantrip. So
Yeah.
it just looks at you like, what was that? Thrak.
So I obviously hear this thing screeching, and I already see the wizard freak out and cast something.
Yeah, and you saw Thordor shoot at it with his bow and kind of looked like, oh, that didn't do what I wanted it to after shooting the arrow.
5. Yeah. I can't really get that far, can I? No.
Let's see.
10,
you would have
15,
1,
20,
2,
25, 30. Oh, maybe. I got 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd
10,
be able to get
15,
here or here.
20, 25, 5,
If
10,
nothing else, you
15,
can move up. And...
20, 25, 30.
Oh, shit.
Just barely.
Just barely. Mithril rapier and pokey.
Okay, yeah, you get a solid hit in his shoulder and hear it screech in pain.
Oh boy!
Akashi, you hear a lot of shit going on around the corner.
You hear the whole party call Datrus an idiot.
4, 5, 6, 7.
You'd be able to get here, here or here with regular movement. 30.
I mean, you could technically dash, use your action to dash and get all the way up to it. You just won't be able to attack because it counts as your action.
Matters. He just gets here and he kind of sighs like, "What did you people do?"
Hey,
Dad slowly walked away.
The elf did it!
No, he's not going to walk away, but like,
No, he was saying his character's going to walk away.
It's now, I don't care who started it, it's now our problem.
Gashishnicki, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to... Gashishnicki is going to move up here.
Nikki, do your thing.
Yay! I think I'm gonna stick back here.
Yeah, like you're just now seeing this thing, and you're just like, oh, I'm glad I didn't run straight into that.
Very.
I'm gonna be here about this all night, aren't I?
I'm going to throw my spear at it. Let's see here. Okay, thrown. Yay, 2-ish.
Which is actually a 1 because it's not a magic spear.
Clunk.
Yeah, your spear just kind of like bounces off of its head and it just kind of looks at you like, eh.
Yeah, and because mine was a 3, would that be a 1 or 2?
When you're factoring damage, you always round down instead of up.
So it's 1. So
yeah.
So it's been clumped of lots of 1s and then my 9.
Yeah, Thrax's the only one that did any real damage to it so far.
Because it's Mithril.
Yep.
Oh,
And basically
that's right.
Mithril acts like a magic weapon.
And Akashi's got a magic weapon as well, but those are the only 2 people that have
magic weapons.
And unfortunately, Datris used all of his spell slots, so he didn't have any good spells left to use.
I have
So
my
he's just
mending
sticking
flame.
it back going,
Or not mending flame. I have my produce flame.
Right, you could use that. You just wouldn't be able to move on the same turn. Gargoyle's turn. It makes 2 attacks at Thrak with its claws and
protect me, rapier!
teeth.
Lifts his rapier over his head.
Claws miss. And I think that's just barely a miss. So
Barely a miss, yeah. 17.
Both of its attacks missed.
Ping, ping! Ha, ha, ha,
Shogoth, you hear all kinds of shit going on around the corner.
I try to move up to see what's going up.
You're like, oh, that looks like one of my family members. Oh God.
Probably. Can I shoot from this angle?
Yes.
Okay.
You got a diagonal vision of it. Especially because you're further away from the wall than Deadlock. If he could shoot at it with his bow from there, you can definitely.
Right.
Let's see if this can hit. Firebolt. Wow! Just wow, Gabe.
I mean, on the bright side, since it's a magic attack, it can't be lowered by its resistance.
True.
Right.
Yeah.
You left a little black mark on its forehead.
Thordor's turn.
Okay, since we got some a tank there at least, I will move here and attack it with my rapier.
Okay.
I'm just staying back here looking at my fire finger going.
That is a miss.
Just look at your fire finger going, why do you fail me? Why do you fail me so
No, because
much?
you missed, so there's no reason to do the sneak attack damage. Datris.
Another sapping snake.
Datris?
I know,
He said he's
it
doing
should-
sapping
Oh.
sting.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Well, he failed that time.
Yeah.
So he's takes 4 damage and he's now prone on the floor. So anyone attacks him with melee gets advantage.
Right.
Yes!
Yeah. It kind of goes, what? And falls over. Thrak, it's your turn. You already were going to have an advantage because Thordor's right next to you, but...
Right.
Well, I'm going to also move to make sure that the Oni can get in, so he's going to scamper around to this side of it and start stabbing in the back. As a good paladin does, he lets the other fighters in. So we can beat the hell out of it. Okay, advantage?
Right. Yep. Everybody gets advantage until it stands back up.
Whap!
That missed.
Jeez.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of on the ground and sees you getting ready to stab and it's like, and rolls out of the way just the last second. Kakashi.
Dual wield or double hand my sword.
Yeah. Hit the advantage button before you roll just to make sure that it does.
Hell, this guy. Advantage.
Actually, yeah.
That was a hit.
Woo!
Yeah.
For good damage too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just laying on the ground and all of a sudden your katana just comes down on it and it's like whack.
This is for making me bend my katana.
Gashishnicki.
Alright, I'm going to produce flame and then try to throw my flame at it.
Alright.
Alright, this should do 1 damage.
It did no damage because it missed. It missed. Yeah, you just lit the sand on the ground next to it on fire, and it's like, what the hell is going on?
Vicky, why?
Gargoyle leaps up to its feet, and it's got its eyes set on Akashi because Akashi just hurt it really bad. It's ready to take 2 swipes at him. First the claws. Miss. And tries to bite him. And I'm gonna say you just kind of like deflected its attacks with your katana. Cho'Gath.
I'm guessing I don't get advantage since it's backed up now.
Yeah, it's back up now.
Even if it was, you don't get advantage with ranged attacks when it's prone.
It's only melee.
It's because basically, if you're trying to melee the thing, it's on the ground where it's kind of hard for it to evade you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Matter of fact, for range,
with range, you have a disadvantage when it's down because you're technically trying to shoot something that's laying flat down on the ground.
Which gives you a very small target to try and hit.
This is why, in like all those military situations, the snipers would lay flat on the ground while they're aiming.
Oh,
Makes it harder for people to shoot them.
Good point. Okay. Anyway, don't feel me this time.
Okay, that's a solid hit.
Woo!
Yeah, just your fireball hit it right in the wing, and you think you just saw a bunch of stone shards go flying. Or firebolt, not fireball. But it's still not dead.
There's a difference. The difference would be that I would be screaming as to why I bothered to come back in this corner.
Oh, you see, well, when I actually do learn fireball, you better stay far, far away.
Lord Horse.
No hurting team.
Okay, attacking it.
I made no promises. Even Nikki knows better to stand in front of me.
Yeah, that missed.
As I stand in front of you.
Well, to be fair, we're stuck in a very slim hallway.
Datris.
Another sapping sting.
Not great, but can still give it a try.
I mean, the best thing you guys got going for you so far is the fact that the thing has not landed a single attack on anyone. But it saved on that. Thrak.
I still get...
you still get advantage because of pack tactics.
Yeah, I was going to say advantage because of things. Various things, in fact, but sadly, advantage does not stack.
Just try to hit the damn thing.
Clunk.
Damage, yeah. You actually see it. The wing that was just damaged by Shogoth just snaps right off as you stab into it with your rapier. But the thing is still standing. Akashi.
Not much else to do, but
You could. I mean, if you want, you can make a reckless attack to give yourself advantage.
He's not been too good at hitting things, but no, I'll just do the regular. I click off advantage.
Okay. Oh, that was a miss.
Ouch.
Thing just it's super alert from just losing its wings, so it just kind of ducked under your katana.
Oh, wing!
Dishish, Nikki.
Okay, I'm gonna try frying it again. Frying it.
Oh, that's a hit. Yeah,
It
so
actually
it's and it just after dodging Akashi, all of a sudden it gets a blast of fire in its face and screeches and just kind of like suddenly it just kind of its entire body shatters and the pieces fall to the ground.
Nice.
Woohoo!
I pat Nikki on the head.
I'm gonna investigate the pieces.
Yeah.
Poke him with my mithril rapier.
Right. I'm glad my reliance on fire.
Like Akashi, actually, you know what? Let's have who would actually possibly have this knowledge?
But what for what skill will you be able
to know what that was?
Maybe like combat knowledge.
I'm just trying to think who, because not everybody.
Nature, maybe? Arcana? If it's magical?
I would say
Akashi, Datris, and Threat give me history rolls.
I was gonna say, I think some of the more religious of us might be knowing of such creatures.
Akashi's not really religious, but he's got a lot of military experience. He's talked to a lot of other soldiers.
I say Akashi probably.
Yeah.
So
Akashi remembers hearing tales of statues that were animated by some demonic force that hunt the living. They're called gargoyles.
So now that things are taken care of, can we continue?
He's apparently not sharing that knowledge with anybody.
No, I thought that was you like relaying what he said.
No, I'm just explaining that.
That's actually I'm saying what you know. You have to say that you're going to say it.
None of the other characters rolled high enough.
He's like, these are gargoyles. They're demonic creatures animated by dark magic. Now that you've killed one, can we move on?
He's trying to put the pieces together. Here's demonic. He's like, oh, demonic mind.
Yeah, as soon as we hear it's made out, it's a demonic power. Immediately, Threk slaps the elf's hands and makes him drop the pieces. No more of that.
I'm kind of with the big red guy.
No demon, only bees.
If Datris were a true scientist, he'd actually try to taste one to see what it tastes like.
I was wondering if Thrak was going to go, I'm going to summon bees to fight the gargoyle.
Nope, went racing right in there, going stabby stab. He doesn't know that bees would help.
I think you had some inkling that was a magical creature, and shooting bees at it might not be.
Well, in his head, it's made out of stone. Bees aren't going to help very much in any way.
Do I recover the arrow or?
Yeah, none of the arrows actually were damaged because they just kind of pinged off of them and then fell on the ground. You got your spear back.
All right.
Your spear wouldn't break from that. Like the metal might be chipped a little bit, but.
Mm-hmm.
Do we notice anything in this dead end?
No.
Okay.
Although, Actually, wait. Well, one thing. I will say that in that dead end, you see scribbled on the wall, "Beware the statues."
A warning.
A little late. A little freaking late.
Yes, a little late on that wall.
Cool. What statue?
Oh yeah, because we're waiting on Laura to scout. I'll just wait a little bit.
Boop.
Here. Go up here.
I zoomed out too far and it started zooming out my browser.
That's not good.
Uh-oh.
You know which way you probably need to go based off of which way you need to get.
Right. Beatrice is going to refer to information back as soon as Al gets back. He's going to go, well, we have several ways ahead of us, but I assume we want to go right. Right?
Everyone's already going right.
Right as well. Yeah, I can. I just peek down here anyway. Down here anyway.
Well, as you're peeking around the corner, Thrak gets underneath this light, looks up at it, and gives it one more try to grab one off the wall.
Oh, for pity's sakes, would you let it go already?
Wait,
You don't
can
know
I
he
have a
did that.
Oh, I have a scimitar. Maybe I can chop through that thing.
Yes. Yes, give me advantage. I'm getting help on this one.
I think you're trying to slash through the wrong thing.
Okay, so here's what you're gonna do is you're gonna make an athletics check, and Gash is gonna make a weapon attack roll because basically Gash is trying to break it free while you're pulling on it.
All right, so
athletics.
scimitar.
You know what? Beatrice is going to help pull Thrak to pull it off.
Okay, roll.
I'm gonna pull Nikki off of it.
Roll advantage.
Athletics
because on athletics because you got a number of people helping you. Although you also have a dwarf and a Oni looking at you like you're crazy.
Wait, does the dwarf even know what the stone is? Could the dwarf maybe tell him?
No, it's something. It's something none of you recognize. It's most likely tied to this place's origins.
That's a crit fell, isn't it?
That doesn't matter.
That's the hit. What matters is the athletics now.
I am gonna say it just barely snaps off from Gash hitting it as you're pulling on it.
So a smack, slight wobble. Ping! Ah!
Does it destroy my scimitar?
No.
Okay.
No, it doesn't destroy your scimitar.
I would say it would smack.
So now the kobold is happily walking down the hallway with a crystal light in his hands.
Yeah, now you never need a torch again.
for Loki's sake.
So
you know they don't know that about your character, right?
Well, now you said it.
So are we wanting to check this left chamber here, or just continue right?
I vote for left.
Let's play peekaboo.
I vote for right, considering my stupidity last moments ago.
So that's 2 left, 1 right.
I'll go with the left too.
Okay. Any other opinions? I guess that's majority then.
I feel so alone right now.
Just keep your
Deadlock and Thrak, roll a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Make sure to disable advantage.
Yep.
Okay, Deadlock succeeded.
Perception?
Regardless. Yeah, Deadlock already succeeded though.
Yeah.
So yeah, you hear from over here on the other side of this wall, you hear a very familiar metal thunking sound that you heard from the last hallway that had a gargoyle in it.
Well, I hear another thucking sound, kind of like we heard by that gargoyle. Do we still want to look around this way, or should we double back?
We might find loot.
He was kind of weak, actually.
But we also might find trouble.
Is there a way to sneak past it up ahead? You don't have to take a right or a left.
Kashi has no opinion. Kashi went right. He's like,
well, he's gonna try to protect the most people, so he's gonna go this way. But
Duchess is just gonna look for his dad's journal, going, "Nope, I'm not doing this again."
He tells him, "Don't go too far."
I won't.
I guess I could just try to sneak ahead.
Take a peek and see what you see in there.
Yeah, I'll take a peek down this way first. Okay.
I'll tell you when you actually need to make a stealth roll.
Right. I'll peek around here.
If they're trying to be stealthy, then I'll just stay back here.
I'm guessing this is a dead end. Oh wait, no, there's a little path there.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand here because this looks like a long winding thing. I'm gonna try and make as little noise as possible.
Boy, a lot of paths this way.
Go back to the.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, did Thordor say that out loud?
No.
It'll be more funny if you do.
No.
Is he thinking that though?
I'm thinking that, yes.
Yeah. You see glowing letters appear on the wall that say, "Well, it is a maze," and then the letters disappear.
Uh-oh, this maze is ruining my mind.
It's an amazing.
I say that out loud.
Is it a maze or is it a maze?
It's amazing.
I'm gonna stab you in your sleep.
Okay, since I see that there's a little side path here, I'll just look down here first.
Dang it. There we go. Trying to get the
God damn
tool
it,
to do what I want it to. Okay, I also going to point out, Thordor does realize everybody else is kind of falling way behind him right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well, there's no reason for all of us to march everywhere. And if he sees something, he can.
Right.
Yell, "Oh shit! Another enemy! Help!"
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's not my thinking. Okay, I'll just stand here.
He's
Stealth roll.
Whoever's nearby, so he's with the biggest group.
There's the stealth. 18.
Okay, you succeeded. So you kind of look around this corner, and you actually see a gargoyle, but it just happens to be facing.
The other way.
It's facing this way, so it hasn't noticed you. And you do see a dead body laying in front of it that kind of looks like an archaeologist with a backpack.
Damn it, that could be useful information in there.
Looks about in his 20s, but he's dead.
Right. Well, first I go here and tell Thrak and Gash about how I found another one of those gargoyles, but this time there's a guy with a backpack laying next to it. So,
I'll run over and I'll relay the information to these guys here.
all right.
There could be useful things in there. Useful information.
Boy,
A map,
we found
maybe.
a body with a backpack. But it's being guarded by a gargoyle. There could be useful information in there. Including perhaps even a journal of sorts.
Journal of sorts.
That's just kind of too far away from the journal thing to.
Yeah, Datris is not right there. He didn't hear that part. Datris, make a perception check.
Nikki, have you been smoking the crack while I wasn't looking?
Well, didn't Datris say he was going to go off and look for his father's journal?
Yeah, but he's right Here.
He has his father's journal. He has his father's journal. He's looking at it while he's wandering, basically.
Can I run off ahead and get
Hold
Datress?
on. Stop. So Datress, you're just kind of hoping everyone decides to follow you, and you just hear gaseous Nikki from on the other side of the wall. You just hear journal.
I'm going.
God damn it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, wait, you idiot elf! Don't
It's
stop
just
it!
like,
Wait.
Stop trying to get yourself killed!
Yeah. The thing is, he doesn't realize Datress doesn't actually know there's a gargoyle. He just heard the word journal and he started running.
Datress just anime zooms.
Stealth to prevent.
No, it's like the after image effect on DBZ. You see the image of Datress sitting there looking for his journal, but all of a sudden you just see this Datress appearing over here.
Everybody stop for a second because too many people talking. TZ, what were you trying to say?
Are we going to have to roll stealth to prevent from alerting this guy?
Well, I mean, like realistically, if you all go walking into the room, even if you're stealthing, you're gonna end up walking into his field of vision before you get to him.
Right. I mean, I could try stealthing up to.
Yeah, Thordor can try, and I technically can try, but I have a bigger chance of failing.
You're not gonna get the backpack without alerting this thing.
Right.
Yeah, it's literally probably what it's staring at.
The only thing you could technically do is if you wanted to, you could try to stealth up and get like a sneak attack on it without it noticing you.
I'm gonna turn to Shogoth. I'm gonna be like, Shogoth, it had kind of a weakness to fog, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
You attack it.
No, it did.
Or we can ambush it.
Okay, I guess technically your characters don't know this. You probably think it had a weakness to fire because you hit it with fire attacks, but it's just vulnerable to magic.
Yeah.
Right. So, how are we going to go about this then? We just
this is asking the GM time. Can Thordor possibly sneak around to the other side of the gargoyle and Thrak sneak up to this side of the gargoyle and both sneak attack them?
No, there's no like you could if you wanted to like. I'm gonna say you could try to sneak up to it and both attack it before it notices you, but you're not gonna be able to run. You can't run past it. With like you could, one of you could.
Now it's like one of you could go way, probably.
One of you could go here, and one of you could go here because it's facing the north wall.
Okay.
Like if you both want to try and stealth. Thing is though, is if either of you fails, it's gonna
immediately look our way. Yeah.
Like right.
Like a surprise attack type. Surprise attack us back or something.
Well, it won't be able. No, we just lose any chance of being able to attack it first.
Right.
Yeah, you'd lose advantage on
and
attacking.
immediately have to start rolling turns.
Okay, so we going to try that, or we just got?
I'm willing to sneak up to both of us. Sure.
All right. I'll take this one, and you take the other.
And actually, well, we just need to roll here.
Yeah, you both got to roll for stealth. Well,
that was my normal. Holy shit, I critted.
Yep.
What's its passive perception? Okay, it's only got a 10 passive perception, so you both succeeded. So both of you make an attack with advantage, and then everyone's got to roll for initiative after that.
Okay, advantage.
Plus, I believe Theobald gets to actually use his sneak attack, doesn't he?
Thordor, yes.
Thordor, yeah.
Okay, so that would have been 11. That would have been 11, so it's going to get reduced to 5 because of its resistance.
Advantage. Ooh, yeah.
That's a hit for 7 damage. Yeah, so it's just sitting here staring at the wall and at this dead body, and then all of a sudden it gets hit by 2 rapiers, and it's like, ah, what the hell?
Okay.
Crack, crack, and a screech. Yep, initiative time.
And I'm actually going to say you still technically have it by surprise, so it's not going to get to go on its first turn. It's got to wait till its second turn.
Sorry. I was kind of distracted. And here's my initiative.
That you did that with advantage turned on.
Oh shit! I think I did too.
I actually did well.
Should I do another one without it?
Yeah, turn it off and roll again.
Mine was initiative, but my holiday roll was the initiative roll. So okay.
Funny thing is, that is actually what Deadlock rolled on the lower of the 2 rolls when he rolled before. So he got... What were you saying, Matt?
I accidentally rolled to the same 2, but the high roll was my first roll, so
I'll leave it alone then.
Yeah.
Deadlock had the low roll for his first roll, though. So everybody rolled now, I think. I gotta give Snicky that extra 5.
+5.
Yeah.
Wow!
Right back.
Wow! The buddies both got the same initiative roll.
Nicky, it's time to start a fire.
Hours activate.
Your twin powers activate.
Okay, I guess I move up.
Nicky will not be able to produce flame because of the fact that you can't move and throw it in the same turn.
But I can.
You could throw your spear. You can throw
Rely
your
on
spear.
throw spear.
Anyway, I move up to get a line of sight of the thing.
Yep. Then firebolt. I'm assuming.
Yep.
That's definitely a hit.
Woo!
And I am back, just so you know.
Welcome back.
Yeah, shush, Nicky.
Okay, going up. I'll be right there.
I'm sure it makes them. These things have a challenge rating of 2, but I'm sure it makes a much bigger difference if they're only fighting 4 players.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright, and then I'm gonna throw my spear.
Especially if those players haven't gotten magical weapons, but I'm sure DM could give them at least 1 magical weapon or.
Right. So yeah, your spear just flies past it and bounces off the wall.
Oh.
Gargoyle does not get to go on his first turn. Datris.
Datris is gonna move all the way to here. No, I'm leaving that all.
Yeah, because the way surprise works is they don't get to go on their first turn, and since you both successfully stealth attacked it's definitely surprised. It doesn't know what the hell's going on.
Just tiptoe, and then whap.
Yeah, I'll do that later.
Oh, imagine you're just sitting there watching your recent kill, and somebody comes and cracks you on the head.
Alright, saving throw.
You save.
Best damage and denied.
Thrack. You still get advantage because of the pack tactics.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna stare for right now and play guard with Ozzie.
Real quick. Would he get disadvantage after being surprised?
No, that doesn't affect saving throws. Maybe if it was like a dex saving throw, you could argue that, but not a constitution. That definitely hits. Yeah, you guys are starting to see bits and pieces of it just chipping off as you guys are just stabbing the shit out of it, not stopping. Akashi.
I'll make you into chalk!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, next turn I'll be able to beat the crap out of him.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
Or.
That's not gonna hit.
Nope. Yeah, he kind of like jumps backwards to dodge your attack, and you just whiffs and hits the air. Shogoth. You critical hit it with Firebolt. It just gets hit with this blast of fire in the chest so hard that it kind of staggers backwards a foot.
Take that, you stone son of a
It's just Ricky.
brick.
It started to dawn on me that you guys are probably going to kill every single one of the optional fights in this freaking place.
Good.
Yes.
Dungeon clear. Dungeon clear.
I had to put a corpse there just so you guys wouldn't be wasting your time fighting gargoyles for no reason. Nikki.
Hey,
Alright.
if that potty wasn't there, I was going to just say ignore it. But hey,
That is a miss. You lit the light source on fire.
Oh, that's funny.
Let's see. Well, Thrak has been the one most consistently hurting him, so that's who he's going to attack.
Raises rapier to block.
Claw attack.
Nice knowing you,
That's a hit.
lizard. Nice knowing you, lizard.
Wow.
20 plus 4. Bite attack. The bite missed.
Yay.
The claw attack does...
Thrak is the magical weapon where I just have it. So
He also hit more consistently. Oh, geez, he did full damage on that claw.
Ouchie.
Yeah, you just got a nasty slash across the arm from that. Beatrice.
Another sapping sting. Because
It's like, Beatrice, what are you gonna do other than wish you had more spell slots?
that's
Go to
alright.
Disneyland.
And
Oh,
you
come
save.
on. It's good when I roll 1, it actually hits.
This is why I never take saving throw cantrips, because I always seem to get screwed on them. Thrak, it's your turn again.
Die!
Your pack tactics thing has really been helping you a lot.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yes,
Crunch.
you just took a chunk out of his shoulder with a stab. Kashi.
Not into the wall.
And, for a second now, you were in the wall.
He just steps
He
over
just,
the
he just
wall.
shoulder tackles the wall, like, get out of my way!
The wall's just going like, what the hell, dude?
How did I do? I'm just a wall!
Yeah, what the hell? I'm a wall.
attacking them by just standing there, being there.
Let's see his reckless attack and versus
You were just, you're supposed to tab on advantage. Just roll 1d20 plus 5 to re-roll the to hit part to see if you get a better roll.
Or I could just roll another regular and then you see.
Well, because I just
But
want.
then it rerolls your damage.
Yeah, that's the reason I was saying.
There
That's
you
a hit.
go.
So yeah, you did. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna say this, you actually, the arm that Thrak just damaged, you just lopped off. It's just kind of like looking at its stump and just hisses at you, but it's still standing. It's not actually dead yet. Thordor.
I thought you were made of stronger stuff.
My freaking rolls tonight. Other than that, one initiative.
I mean, your stealth and stuff has been good.
Yeah.
It's just your attack rolls have
Yeah.
been not so great.
Clearly non-existent.
Shogoth. Hopefully one of the two people left can take out the 1 HP it has before it gets another turn.
Help me! Help!
Okay.
There you go. Jeez.
Second crits. 2 crits. Hell yeah!
And it goes flying backwards and smashes into the wall and shatters into pieces.
I turn to Datris and say, "No, you stay there."
After it flies and shatters.
No, you stay there. He runs ahead.
After it's shattered, I just take my fingers and blow on them like, yeah, that's how you do it.
And then
Find
I
out what
see
this chap
Datris
knows.
dash past me and go,
After Datris runs, I'm like, you could say thank you, asshole. Yes, I do say that. I do say.
So you're gonna. I'm assuming you're gonna start searching this guy's pack.
yeah.
First, I'm
Hoping
gonna
that the
look at
Oni
his
didn't
face,
crush
see
him.
if I know him.
I look at Nikki. You see, this is the kind of things you get. You kill a monster and nobody thanks you.
Oh,
Thank
just
you.
thankful to be here.
So
and he heals himself.
Okay. So you find the backpack has four full water skins and 10 rations, and you find a notebook talking about a rescue mission to help the people that are trapped down here, more or less.
How old is it?
Well, can I ask, do I recognize the archaeologist at all?
No,
All right.
it's a human that's probably younger than you are. Actually, how old's your character?
Like late 20s, early 30s. So.
Yeah, he's younger than you are, and he's a human. It seemed like basically he was on a relief mission to try and aid people that are trapped down here, and he didn't make it to the actual city.
All right. Does he say who he was going towards, like to save?
It sounds like from his notes that they have very little information on what's going down here, and he was coming down to investigate. He wasn't armed that well though, because all he had were a couple of non-magic daggers that probably didn't do much to the gargoyle if he tried to stab him with them.
Datris is going to move his, put it over his eyes and just shut them. It's like, for so.
Yeah, so I don't know, Deadlock. You're the one that has the loot notepad, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So I don't know if you guys want to divvy up the rations that you found later, because he's got 4 water skins and 10 rations.
I wouldn't mind splitting.
How old they are, I don't know if they'd be worth even keeping.
They rations keep for a long time, but the corpse, it hasn't really started. It hasn't started. His body hasn't been rotting that long. You can't tell for sure, but it's been less than a week.
Yeah.
Does he have eyelids that I can shut?
Yes.
Okay.
The gargoyle didn't eat any of them.
Well, I'm just saying it was rotted enough to where the.
You cure wounds with advantage on.
Oh no, I didn't.
I mean, the first roll looks like it was a higher one. Actually, I don't think it counted.
I don't think it counted as an advantage.
I don't see an extra roll in there. It just
did a normal roll anyway.
Because you probably can't heal for advantage, so because there's no to hit on it, so it didn't actually do anything.
All right, so he has a notebook on him. You guys said.
Yeah, but it doesn't have any information that's really useful. It was just basically explaining that he was down here for a relief effort.
Right. So the only thing worth is the water skins and the rations.
Unless you wanted his mundane daggers.
I've got 2 daggers, so I don't see why I would really need more than 2.
Let me check something.
I mean, if there were magical daggers, maybe, but I'm not going to take. I don't think I need more daggers.
I'll take the 2 daggers. I don't have any.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, I do. Never mind. Then I'll just leave
right.
it.
Person I could see possibly having a use for him would be Akashi to just have a ranged weapon to throw if he needs it.
Oh yeah, that is a roar. Datris is gonna walk up to Shogoff.
Anything down this hall?
No, it's just dead end.
Okay.
Datris is gonna walk up to Shogoff and put his hand on her shoulder and just go, "Thank you."
Shogoff just keeps walking away from you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
Don't
Whatever.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I
Pretty
turn
much.
I turn to Datris and go, "It's a thankless job."
And you go, what?
And then I grab Nikki by the ear. Why have I told you?
Okay, I'm assuming we don't see anything down here.
At least it,
Yeah, no, it's just a dead end.
at least it looks like
A lot of the maze is just a maze.
Right.
At least it looks like we're almost close to the end of it.
How can you even tell?
I don't know. I'm just guessing here.
Okay, and then nothing down here, I bet.
It doesn't look like if we had just
Okay,
every time we would have gotten.
Datris, make a perception check.
Oh no! Why did you run? Why did you run ahead like that?
Because you were running from me. You're being cruel. I had to get away from you.
I was walking away from you.
Exactly.
Actually, I'm gonna probably be right there.
Okay,
So she's
so-
telling you.
So you don't know what it is. You don't hear anything, but something about just the feeling in the air just makes you feel like there's another gargoyle nearby.
Datris puts his hand on Thordor. Did I say his name right?
Yes.
Thordor, yes.
Oh, Thordor, and goes and puts his finger to his and goes, "Shh, there's a gargoyle nearby."
Okay. And as quietly as I can, I get to this little junction here and just stop right here and look around. Okay. And then I look here.
Stealth check.
Okay.
Which means it's probably around the corner.
Let's just try my stealth. There we go.
Okay, you do see there's a gargoyle sitting here. It hasn't noticed you, and you don't see anything else down that way aside from just the dead end.
Okay.
Should we deal with it?
I go back here as quietly as I can, say, "Oh, found another gargoyle, but there's nothing by it. What do we want to do? Do we want to just move on, or just?"
The AC, but it's not worth it.
Like, what did he ever do to you?
Okay.
Okay, hold up a sec, because
So move on.
Okay. Can we see?
And as you're starting to come over this way, you can hear whispers coming from over this way.
Oh, there's some whispers.
Like,
Do you want to send Aurora
Go
to
towards
check it
them,
out?
or
Do you want to send Aurora to check it out, or do you want to check it out yourself?
that's what I was basically about to ask. Do we want to check them out now, or look around a little bit more?
I think it'd be safer with Aurora to look. Because if anything happens, it's just Aurora, and you just see the owl just kind of furrow its brow at that comment, but and just flies over there as he's gonna take a peek around the corner with the owl.
okay.
Who do you see?
You see a group of fishermen here that are talking, and they're actually looking that direction. So one of them just suddenly looks and goes, "Bird!"
Oh
I
God!
really fly away.
Bird.
Also, why is the icon of your bird on this of it on the side.
Because he probably wrote
that direction.
Oh,
Yeah, if you select your token, you'll see like a little blue square.
right. I know. Okay. I forgot about that. But because now it just makes it like the bird is, dead.
You think you hear what I'm saying? How did a bird get down here? That's weird.
All right, there's a bunch of fishermen up ahead. Do you want to deal with them or continue down the path?
If they're not alerted to where we are at the moment, I would say look, but first and then take care of them. But I'm just as game for taking care of them now.
Pulls out rapier. I bet you they're lots more squishy than gargoyles.
True, but now there's more of them.
Do you think we could get the gargoyle to fight them in? If we trick it enough, like bait it to go over to the fisherman.
Thing is, it's in a dead end. It's kind of hard for us to.
No, I mean to lure it, maybe with my owl, over to the fisherman.
I don't know.
I love how you're just all making assumptions about the fishmen when all they did was yell bird.
Hey,
for all it,
Mythros taught me fishmen are evil.
in defense,
Poor fishman.
in defense, they could just be bird watchers. They might have little books going, "Ooh, what breed is that?"
But they would get wet.
Okay, so you guys are discussing what to do, and around the corner, you're pretty positive you hear them going, rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh God. Are they seriously?
What would the fishman equivalent of Rochambeau be?
The kobold tilts its head slightly, then looks back at the rest of the group. Are they bored?
Here, saying, "Oh, I'm going to hide just in case they decided to come around that corner."
They're not coming around the corner. They're playing a game.
They could be deciding who gets to go search after that bird that just flew away.
Although we shouldn't be here if they do.
The thing is, they're not even talking that quiet anymore. You hear one of them go, "You think some surface dwellers might have came down here?"
Oh no.
Would we go greet them?
Okay, we're moving on, just in case they decide to come.
I'm getting dragged behind.
Immediately cowering away from fish people. That's great. Okay.
Hey, if we can delay the fight.
So many assumptions just because they're fish.
Yeah, they probably taste good.
Melt a little butter, cook them over open flame.
Do I have to stealth if I look both ways this way, Ozzie?
No, you don't have to stealth.
Alright.
Somebody's hitting the turtle shells.
He's trying to get
That's my phone notification.
He's trying to get some extra lives. Don't judge him.
Alright.
Speaking of which, have you guys tried Mario 35 yet?
I have a Switch,
No.
unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm the only one aside from you that has a Switch, and I'm not really that interested
I have a
in that.
Switch, but I never play on it.
I want to have a Switch, but I can't find any in goddamn Texas.
I have one, but that's beside the point. Fellas,
reconvene with the group here.
and where'd you come from? Anyways, there's a path that goes further southeast, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna go across the fish people.
They're probably still looking up this way after seeing that bird. So, do we want to go possibly behind them?
I'll leave Aurora on the other side. And then Aurora just furrows its route even further.
Your sacrifice will be recognized.
Does it taste like chicken?
Hold on a sec. Stop, real quick. So, from this wall right here, you see a grinding. You hear a grinding noise, and like a little slot opens up.
Oh no!
Just, what the? Hello.
Hi.
Dasher puts his hand over it and goes, "Sorry, we're closed."
One of my hands is like on the rapier.
Immediately yank the elf away from the slot. Stop being rude! Hi!
You hear him look back at the other one and go, there's people aside from us down here.
I say, no, we're not really here. We're a figment of your imagination.
You do a hand wave.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're all doing hand waves.
He just kind of goes, so
Roll for persuasion.
so he just kind of looks at you guys. So you guys lost in the maze too?
Yes. No,
Not really lost. Just make our way through.
I quiet the dwarf. Yes, we are lost.
I'm not a dwarf.
Ignore the lizard. He's our pet.
I was going to point out at this point, you guys start to realize something. Now you're actually kind of interacting with one of these things through like a window, where those corpses, a couple of those corpses you saw way back at the beginning that were being eaten by those other monsters were a couple of these things.
Oh.
Are you friend or foe?
Well, we're not foes if you don't want to be.
That part would. I say, let's not attack the fish people.
Merkin are not foes to anyone who doesn't want to be foes to us.
Don't you talk to them? Finally, let's go of the tiefling and looks back at the window. Huff straightens out his chainmail of a huff. Are you trying to get out of here too, or are you trying to go further in?
We were trying to get into the city, but there's a bunch of zombies in the way, and some of our friends didn't even make it this far.
On the mention of zombies, immediately the paladin does a quick salute and starts marching down the hall. I go now to do my duty!
Which way were these zombies from where the rest of you are?
They're more or less south and then west from here.
It's a huge map.
And Datrice looks over to his owl and just goes, "See? We honor his sacrifice." Just furrows its brow and shakes its head.
Little cobalt feet keep marching.
All right, I'll help.
I better make
And
sure.
then you just see the owl just kick him in the butt as he walks away.
Mid-air kick. Flaps its wings as it tries to keep up. Turn the corner, look to the south.
Thorador actually came over here. Yeah, you can just see that they have a bunch of sleeping bags and supplies strewn around this room. They look like they've kind of been hunkered down here for a while.
Datrice comes over here and goes, by any chance, were you the ones the relief effort were looking for?
Relief? We were here for a relief effort of our own, but we didn't make it all the way in.
So you were part of the relief effort.
Kind of scratches his head and goes, "What are you?"
We found a dead person over there. His notes said they were here for a relief effort to save someone down here.
A dead fish person?
No, it was a human, I think.
No, we haven't had any contact with the surface world in a long time. We were coming here to see if we could help the people, though, because things have been kind of crazy here ever since some old archaeologist came here about a month ago.
Immediately turn and look at the elf again.
What did he look like? Please tell me. Did he have a name?
No, I never saw him. I just heard about him. He was some famous archaeologist, but I didn't remember his name because he's from the surface, and we don't really care about surface goings-ons.
Did he have a symbol on him? And he holds up the journal, and there's like a symbol on the journal.
I did just say that I never actually saw him. I just heard about it.
Did you hear about this symbol, though?
No, he hasn't heard about the symbol.
Yeah, the fish, he's just blinking at you now like, really?
Well, I'm saying, did he hear about anything about...
They just heard a man is here!
No, they just know that some big shot archaeologist from the surface came down here and then things went to hell.
He puts his hand on the kobold. Shall we go then?
Haven't we done you? Sighs immediately turns back to march back down the hall.
They do say if you need a place to rest, we're more than happy to share our quarters with you, though.
Yeah, Datrus and
actually tempting.
Kobold.
Yeah.
Datrus and the Kobold are actually looking at each other, going,
I actually could use some time. Do we want to long rest or do we just short rest?
I won't get my spells back with short. Oh wait, don't I have an ability for that?
You can gain like 1 back with arcane recovery, but that would only be like 1.
Yeah.
You're 1 shot and done again.
I could use a little rest too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Theodore is injured.
Theodore is injured, and yeah, even the paladin's out of spells now.
Yeah. I suppose we can wait today, and then we'll deal with the zombies tomorrow.
A little rest wouldn't hurt, honestly.
Right.
Goes over to the corner here, immediately pulls out his small sleeping bag and starts laying it out.
They kind of walk back out here to stand guard while you're resting.
Well, the kobold's almost like you don't need to, but just shrugs and lets them but he's remaining close by so he can help if he wakes up to anything.
But basically, this is out of character. These things are basically what happened to the Koa Toa in this world because the Mind Flayers weren't here to drive them insane.
It's nice when the Mind Flayers don't mess up people, right?
Generally.
Okay, so everybody you can just click the long rest button on your character sheets.
The GM has just said we've hit a save point. The closest thing to it.
And real quick, because you guys did sleep, something happened while you were asleep. But hit the wrong thing. Yeah, when you wake up, they don't look like they're in very good shape, but there's also a busted up gargoyle on the ground.
Yeah. You see, that's what we probably should have taken care of that thing.
Is everybody okay?
Yeah, we'll get over it. It's stronger than the zombies, but fewer in number.
With that, the kobold, done resting, rolls up his sleeping bag, puts it away, nods, zombies, and starts getting ready to march off again.
And Datrus is right beside him going, Father!
Don't make me hurt you.
I also move ahead, check around the corners.
Also, I assume we should take our ration hit, so I'm going to take my rations down to 9.
Actually, you could just take the rations off of the ones you guys had sitting for in the loot in Deadlock's loot pad.
Oh, that's
Okay.
what 6 rations down.
Yeah, that would have been 6.
Before Jack just leaves, do you know which way
it's
it
down
is
to
to
4
zombies?
rations in the.
What are you at? What are you saying?
He was
Which
asking which way the zombies are.
Yeah, which way to go, basically.
He said south and to the west.
Yeah.
He said.
You gotta go south about as far as you can, and then go west from there.
Okay, so we're heading towards the zombies first.
Zombies!
And I'm gonna say something. Okay, right after.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. What I was gonna say doesn't really matter that much. But over in, you kind of hear what sounds like a crazy guy laughing to himself over in this direction, and that's based off of what they're telling you. This is not the way that the zombies are. You need to go down this way.
I think I'll send Aurora to check it out. Just in case I can see who the crazy guy is and peek around the corner.
There's a guy wearing like a long coat that's kind of walking back and forth and just going, this is it? This is it? No, this isn't it. Can't be it. No, and he just starts. He's just rambling to himself and laughing.
Anyone I know.
No.
He's crazy and probably an archaeologist, but
if you're crazy and you know it, clap your hands.
Or he could be somebody that was part of the people they were trying to rescue.
Or someone else that just got lost in the maze.
Yeah.
No, you don't recognize him. You don't recognize him, and he does not look friendly.
yeah, he brings out back. It's like, yeah, we can skip him.
Probably for the best, because somebody rambling like that is usually not good news.
Crazy person, usually not good news. How can it be?
Yeah.
Let me show you a magic trick. Can make this pencil disappear.
And it's gone.
Dash to here. Okay.
I'm just gonna uncover this and be done with it, because
Thank God.
that way you don't have to maneuver just to see that nub.
The nubs. Let me see the nubs.
I'll just continue going south.
This way. This way. South.
Yeah, you are starting to hear what sounds like it's like shuffling feet coming from the south of this area.
Ever damn shuffling.
I turn to rest. Go. Shh, zombies.
Lovely.
Draw my rapier. Getting ready.
I'll have my rapier ready just in case.
Peek around the corner.
Peeking. Peeking.
Just a dead end.
I don't know why that just sounds a little weird.
I'm 100% certain that it's this way. Oh, wait, it's not this way.
Okay, Deadlock. Actually, Kashi, step back a bit. Deadlock, make a stealth check.
Okay. That's right there. Ooh. Critical stealth.
Yeah, the zombies haven't noticed you, and you can see there's 4 of them.
I silently turn to the rest. It's like, well, found the zombies. 4 of them right there.
And actually, right on the like a little overhang over the archway that's behind them. You see you see like a stone tablet that says "Welcome to Garage."
So found a sign saying "Welcome to Garage." So we found entrance.
Oh, what language is it in?
Common. Yeah,
I know, but after says that.
Immediately, everyone in the front row just turns back to Tetris, common, and turns back around. He's just like, oh.
So
not an Ooby Doob Kenobi.
God, that was a dumb movie.
So how are we approaching this? We going to try to do a little stealth attack again, or just rush them?
Imagine his reaction was like from I thought it was Community when he heard the term animal hospital. The animals are the patients. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's too long of a reach for at least
it's
Thrak to make it.
It's too long for me from where I am. Like maybe if swap places, you can do it, but you're less likely at stealth.
Again, let me check the range on magnified gravity.
So actually, a stealth move up to at least knock out the first one isn't a bad idea, and then we only have to deal with 3 of them.
If you kill it in one hit.
They're zombies, they'll be dead and embedded. They don't get back up.
Spin my mithril, my mithril rapier, then grab it by the handle. Try me about it surviving.
Another thing is I could try using my bow and arrow.
Okay, so how far away are these guys?
Get the attention of at least one of them.
So you want to shoot at them with your bow and just start the combat off that way?
I mean, I'm just bringing it up as an idea to the party before I do anything.
Because I mean, at least then you'll all be right next to each other when the fight starts.
Yeah. Okay, so looks like we're all in positions that we would want to be for this. So
I don't think Thrak has a ranged weapon of any kind. No, doesn't look like it. Can he just like try and toss a rock again?
What is with you and rocks?
I think I
They're very dangerous over short distances.
I think I'd rather try the arrow thing because at least I could potentially do damage to one of them.
I'll say you can both. You can shoot an arrow and he can throw a rock, but he's just gonna be making a base strength check to see if he hits.
Yeah, it's not gonna be great.
It's an improvised weapon, so.
But it's at least something to get their attention.
Yeah. I'm assuming you're both gonna target the closest one.
Yep.
Yeah, the closest one.
Strength check.
And you're both gonna roll with advantage because it doesn't know that you're there.
Okay.
Yep. So strength check for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is actually a hit because zombies have terrible armor class.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
And you did a saving throw instead of a. Close enough.
It's the same thing.
Not technically, because if you are proficient in strength saving throws, you get an extra bonus. But that still would have hit anyhow, even without the extra bonus. Okay, roll a. Do you actually get a bonus from your strength, or
+1?
You roll a 1d2 +1.
1d2. Is there 1d2?
Yeah, you can roll. You can if you type it in.
Yeah, like
it's basically like a coin flip, I guess.
1d2. Well, it's -R 1d2.
Oh, is it
Good for
like,
making
like type slash one roll
/R 1d2 +1.
Yeah.
Right.
1d2 +1. Ugh. Because you erased the space on me, you piece of junk. I had a space there. I don't know where it went. There.
Okay.
Wow.
2 damage. Okay, so yeah, so he gets the arrow to the shoulder, and then he's like, oh, and then a rock bounces over his like. Okay, everybody roll initiative.
Okay. So it's just like.
Rock.
Woo!
Let's see here.
Oh wow, I got the lowest initiative of the group.
I
Dang
didn't
it.
roll
Let me double check. Okay, no, yeah, that's what I rolled.
And then, yeah, I just get the 5 added to mine.
Yeah, even though you still rolled the highest, even without it. Or no, wait, no, you didn't.
I was gonna say hello.
Sending. There we go. Tied with 2 other people with the +5.
One being a zombie.
Okay. And actually, Akashi rolled with advantage turned on. That should have been a 1, actually, for the first roll.
Yep, that was a 3.
Yeah, I can change it.
That means I have time to go pee.
Yep, I'm gonna run to the
You have 2
restroom with
moments.
myself.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to go pee too.
You're the first one!
Yeah,
No,
take
you
your
stay here
turn
for a minute,
first
Kevin.
and
You're the
then-
first move. Come on.
Fine.
Okay, Mermista.
There.
Holy
There,
shit!
now go. Lit it on fire.
Actually, I want to check something real quick.
You gotta see if I blew it up
Did you
instead.
hit the closest one, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Alright, I just want to double check something real quick. You can go. You can run to the bathroom. You don't need to be here for what I'm
Okay,
checking.
thank you.
I just had a thought about zombies. No, they don't have a fire vulnerability. Okay,
Okay.
I was kind of wondering that too.
so that is just 10 damage. It could have if they had a vulnerability, that would have been 20 damage.
Right.
Yeah, so that zombie is not looking too good. He's got an arrow sticking out of him. He took a rock to the head. Now he's on fire.
Trying to wipe it off of him.
I mean, if you can't reach them, you could just move up and reserve your attack until one of them gets within range.
Trying to think. How far can they move? I assume not fast. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure
They only
Yeah.
move 20. That's as far as that one can get. It can only move 4 spaces forward.
5,
And then,
10,
like, yeah,
15,
that'll-
25, 30. Heck of it. I'll sit right here. And I'll hold action to attack something when it gets close enough.
Alright. This is really, really funny. The one that actually is going right now can't reach anybody.
Yep.
Because it can just move up ahead of the other ones and then it has to stop. Is Aaron back yet? Guessing that's a no.
I'm back.
I haven't heard an Aaron yet.
We're
so no,
waiting
she's
for
not
Aaron.
back.
It's her turn.
Oh, okay.
Just got there.
Okay, think it didn't kill the zombie.
No, I was
No.
checking to see if it had a vulnerability to fire, which would have made it do double damage, but
Man.
no, they don't have a vulnerability.
Curse. You would think they would.
Yeah.
Considering, they're rotting corpses.
At least you're almost finally past what was supposed to end last week.
Well, hopefully we actually end when we actually get to the exit.
We still got an hour left, so I mean, you'll be able to start the content that I have for the next area.
Oh.
Most likely. As long as certain... What was
As
it?
long as
Druid
Aaron
gets
isn't
back?
AFK for an hour.
Aaron, don't come back.
She doesn't come back. I
didn't know
ping
we'd
your
already
ears
gotten
to the
to me.
wall.
Alright,
Your turn, Aaron.
yep, coming up. Got zombies, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and move up. Wait, I was right
Move
here.
up and throw your spear.
Yeah, I'm pretty much move up and throw my spear.
Your one gimmick at the beginning of the round. Move and throw.
And actually, you're going to have to roll with disadvantage because you're throwing your spear so far.
Oh, shoot. That's like 40 feet just to get to one person.
Yeah. But the thing is, they only have 8 armor class, so even with disadvantage, you still have a decent chance of hitting.
Alright, so let me see here.
Immediately see Gashnicki move up behind me. Duck!
Alright, disadvantage. Alright, cool.
Nope.
You rolled you got a natural 1. So
Please tell me she hits Thrak.
This is why Thrak shouted duck.
It just flew past. And the sad thing is, if it had used the other number, you would have actually hit because you got a 6 and a 1, but disadvantage uses the lower roll. So that missed. This zombie is moving on up to the kobold side. Gonna get a piece of it missed.
And it's gonna get a piece of this mithril.
For once, you don't have advantage though. You gotta do a normal roll.
He's gonna get some mithril rapier to the face.
Still hit though because it's a fucking zombie.
All right, and now just to add some pressure onto this, we're gonna also use my smite, which gives me an additional, 1d8? 2d8 actually, plus an additional third d8 for hitting undead.
Okay, so just roll 3d8.
I'm double checking where my smite is. Where are you? You're here somewhere.
Everybody else is trying to figure out what they're gonna do when they get their turn.
And hands, fine style. Fine smite, there it is. 2d8 for first little slot, which it will use.
Undead.
Yeah. And an additional third one, yeah, for undead. So 3d8. 3d8, roll. Smack it for additional 14 damage.
Yeah, so you stabbed it, and there's just like this holy shockwave unleashed. It just kind of, its whole body kind of like flings backwards, and it just barely pulls itself back up right afterwards. Like,
wait, is this its special ability? Because if it gets hit by radiant damage...
No, it literally survived with only 1 HP left.
Okay.
Smack.
Okay, as a refresher, that bonus action dash, can I still attack after I do it? Or
yes, because when it's a bonus action, it does not consume your regular action.
Okay, then I'll do that so I can get to here, and that way Kashi can still be able to get in and attack.
Yep.
You're attacking the one directly.
One that's right here.
Okay.
And
you hit. You just barely hit. Okay, so 10 damage. Now I gotta have this thing roll to see if it's undead fortitude activates.
Oh, Junior, stop repeating port and get in the game.
Oh, never mind.
Wait, what is it? Wow, zombies have high constitution.
That's funny.
I did not expect that to actually happen. It actually...
Yeah, they have high constitution. It's just that they're technically low monsters.
It basically resisted dying because of its undead fortitude, so it's still at 1 hit point.
Okay, so I do my sneak attack then, or?
Oh, yeah, actually, no. Roll your sneak attack damage. That wouldn't have helped. That would have just made it an 11. That wouldn't have been enough to make it, so he failed.
Okay.
Datrus.
Oh, great. He ruined my plan because he ran right as far I was going to drop some.
Alright.
I mean, if you're going to use magnified gravity, you could technically still hit all of them except for the one that's in between him and Thrak. I think.
All of them? No, it has to be 10 feet, right?
Oh,
10
that's
feet
right.
radians.
You can make one right here, right here in the gap, and then you can still get all these other ones except for this one.
You could literally put it right in between them and would hit all 3 of those ones.
Yeah, I guess I'll.
But you also still have to move up so you got line of sight on them.
Oh,
also,
yeah, right.
you'll be hitting this one, which is already badly injured.
No, actually, it's the one behind him. Because
that
one moved. That one moved up in front of the injured one.
I don't trust being in front of Shogoff.
Pardon me, excuse me.
Excuse me. Yeah, and drop magnify gravity right in that spot over here.
What's the saving throw on that?
13, I think.
I'm talking about the stat. Just hit the button.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Just hit the ability so I'll see. Okay, Constitution,
which is their good one, +3.
For the far left one, failed. For the center one, just barely succeeds.
Takes half damage, that's 4.
And for the far right one, succeeds. Okay, so
the one far back gets halved movement, which is actually kind of hilarious.
Because you already can't move for shit.
Yeah, he's gonna move 10 feet and just go.
Yeah, so basically my character closes his fist, uses magnifying gravity, and hits those 3.
The other 2 take 4 damage.
Yeah, so that one actually, that's the funny thing, is that one actually is the next one to go, and he has his speed halved, so he can't even get all the way up. Kashi. Actually, did Teasy? Okay, he did come back. I knew he had went AFK, but he did.
And I've been here. I just had to go pee. I've been back for about 5 minutes. Where's that damn page? To reckless attack. These are just zombies.
Would have been nice if that was more damage, but 5 damage. Okay, let's see if he actually stays dead this time.
We can hope.
The more damage you do with your hit, the more likely it is to stay down. These things actually have a really annoying ability. So no, it actually still didn't go down.
Jesus.
Crunch. Was about to go down.
Because what it is the saving throw they make to try and stay up is the damage they took +5 is the DC on it. So the more damage you do with a single hit, the more likely they are to stay down.
Yeah, it just happened to roll 2 over what it needed, so.
Right. And if you critical hit or hit it with divine damage, though, they can't resist going down.
Right.
This one is going to move up and attack Thordor.
No.
It missed.
Yay.
Hey, don't hit our dwarf. That's my job.
So it's Shogoth's turn.
Okay. Ooh.
That is a miss, only because you rolled a natural 1.
Ooh.
If only you had rolled a 3.
I know, right?
Thrak.
Smacking the one in front of him, trying to keep it to stay down.
Yeah. Roll with advantage.
Tactics!
Yes.
Okay, so that's 9, so it's gotta get.
It's got 14, yep.
Ah, what the hell? Okay. What? Stop flashing screen.
Where?
I think the game. Oh my god, you're kidding me.
Sweet baby Jesus, why does it keep rolling so high?
It survived.
You're gonna be
Probably a good thing I only put 4 of these here because they're refusing to die.
You know what? No, I'm gonna smite him. Fuck him.
You're gonna smite it because it didn't go down.
Hit it and hit it and hit it, and it just wouldn't die.
Smite! Boom!
You don't even gotta roll because it just automatically means it dies because you hit
Basically, because I'm hitting him with holy now, yeah.
Yeah, so okay, it just use the spell slot and it's gone.
Just there goes my last spell slot to both of them. Right out the window. Just you see get hit with a holy blast and just shatters into pieces.
It would have been better used if you'd saved it for when you knew it was already injured.
I didn't realize that I had this annoying thing now.
Yeah, they're.
I see them so very little in 5e that I didn't know they had this.
Another one just missed Thordor.
That was the one that died. Was that the one that we shot and threw the rock at, or is that still?
No, the one you shot and threw the rock at is the one that's directly in front of you.
So this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Nikki.
Alright. I need to. I'm too far away from my flame, so I'm actually gonna have to move up a little bit closer. I'll actually be adjacent to Thrak then, and I won't actually be able to. I already threw my spear, so I can't do anything.
Right.
This round. But now you're right behind the wall, but you should be in range of everything now.
Yep. So that's it for me.
What other spells do you have? Like, I forgot.
Oh wait, I have Entangle.
That wouldn't help that much though.
Yeah.
She does have Wild Shape or Beast Shape.
Yeah, but that would also involve getting into melee range, which would also put her in the way of
the 3 tanks and the rogue.
Yeah.
I'm just trying.
It wouldn't because of how narrow the passageway is. It wouldn't be a logical choice.
And everything else is like healing. Like I'm in range for Cure wounds or whatever.
Thordor turn.
Okay, I turn my attention to the one that I see has my arrow in it, and attack it with my rapier.
Yank the arrow out and then stab.
Oh wow, that's a miss. Damn natural one.
Yep.
Atris.
I had a question. If I drop a magnifying gravity here, would it hit Thordor?
You can aim it so it won't hit him.
Okay, all right.
There.
Yeah, like probably here it will hit all 3 of them.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, but it would also risk hitting you. Oh yeah.
That would. No, that's 15. This right here. From this right here.
Yep.
Boom.
Let it out.
Ooh,
that's a nice amount of damage. Okay, the one on the left first. That one's saved.
7 damage.
The one next to Thordor.
That one
failed. And the one next to, or directly in front of Thrak is +3. That one saved. So those 2 took 7 damage, and the one directly in front of Thordor took 14. So this one actually needs to because it took so much damage, it has to save to see if it actually goes down.
14 plus 5.
Yeah, it's got to get a 19 or higher. It's dead.
Boom!
Yeah, it just suddenly just crunches to the ground all of a sudden from force of gravity. This one moves up and attacks Thordor because he's the rogue tank. Oh god, that's a critical hit.
Oh dear.
So they do a 1d6, so that'd be 2d6 plus 1 because it's a crit. 9 damage.
Okay, that could have been a lot worse.
Kakashi.
Not great, but it could have been worse.
And attack this one.
Okay.
Still in
Reckless
attack. And double-handed.
Okay, he's got to roll to see if he dies. That's 18. He's got to hit, does not go down.
Jesus.
Well, he's down to 1 HP at least. So every single attack he takes, he's gonna have to roll to see if he dies. Shogoth.
Let's see if I can put him down.
That is a hit, but he only has to get a 10 to survive. Really think that you think fire would count towards the thing as well, but it doesn't for some reason.
I was thinking about magical damage itself, but not fire. No.
God damn.
Thrax's actually in an odd position because he's kind of blocked off from doing anything.
Yeah.
And he also burned his spell slots. So.
Yeah, I burned all my spell slots. The only thing I can do is I can just kind of reach over.
I was gonna say is on Thordor's next turn, he could technically use his bonus action to disengage and back away and use his bow.
Right.
So that Thrak can move in.
Maybe hold action to attack.
Is there anything else I can do?
Actually, yeah. Can you hold action on your move or?
No, it's only for actions.
Yeah.
You can't hold movement.
Right.
Best thing he can do right now, he just kind of reaches over and lays hands on Thordor and gives him +5 hit points.
Okay.
I am a paladin. Be healed.
The one that's directly in front of Akashi. So I just gotta roll his attack twice because he's got advantage because Akashi was reckless attacking. Doesn't need to roll again because that's a hit on the first roll. It's not a critical, at least. Six damage. Yeah, Shishniki.
Alright, I'm going to do my flame.
Don't fail me, Nikki.
You know I will, master.
You rolled with disadvantage. It doesn't
rolled
matter because you hit anyhow. I'm assuming you hit the one that's the most injured already.
Yeah, which one is that? Is that this one?
That's the bottom one.
The bottom one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the one that I was
right
across from anyway.
I am fire, and it has to roll under a 8.
Yeah, disadvantage only affects the attack roll. It doesn't have anything to do with the damage, so you would have hit no matter what.
Okay.
It survived.
Oh my god.
Or.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage. And back 1 space. And then take out the bowl. And shoot an arrow. As soon as I venture. There we go.
Oh, you hit the I'm assuming the injured one.
Yeah.
Or the most injured one. Of course, he doesn't even have to. He doesn't have to roll that. He doesn't even have to roll that high to. Yeah, he didn't die. Beatrice.
I am going to do my last magnify gravity from here to hit both of them.
Okay.
And because I want both of these things to go down 1 so we can move on.
Tries to smash them.
Trying to move on is the hard part.
10. Okay.
They must roll at least a 13 constitution.
Just for the top one, that's succeeded.
So 6.
Yeah, and the bottom one failed. So he's taking more damage. He has to try and not
18.
die from. I'm just gonna roll right now to see if he
Oh, you're
Freaking
kidding me.
hell!
Die already!
You know what?
It's a
Fuck it.
zombie,
I'm gonna say his fail on the magnified gravity count as well. He's dead.
Fuck this
We-
place.
I was gonna say,
These zombies are freaking ridiculous.
no, seriously, we would have been stuck here for a good half hour.
But that one's just barely. That one's only got 1 HP left. It's just gonna attack Akashi and misses. Akashi gonna reckless attack again.
Yeah. Wreck his shit.
He's dead because you critical hit, so he can't save against that.
Head comes off.
Woo!
Splat.
Lonely.
Okay, so just checking. You guys are gonna enter the city. You're not gonna keep searching the maze, right?
After that, we're going straight to the city.
Right here, then yes.
And we all
What's
looked
to
at
the north?
we looked at Dwarf and go, "We're going to the city."
Mm.
You're gonna want to move. You guys are like
All
way
the
up
way
at
up.
the top now.
Yeah.
The map. Top right of center.
As far as this music, okay, this music sounds like something out of StarCraft.
It's from Kingsfield.
Just saying, it sounds similar.
So you guys have entered the actual city, and to both sides of you there are 2 guardsmen that kind of look and go, "Oh, visit us. That's odd. Well, at least these ones aren't undead." Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe they'll kill the undead.
Kill the
Dude.
undead, and I'm poked.
I just look at the 2 guards. You guys are really bored, aren't you?
Well, we can't get further into the city because them damn undead pirates are in the way.
Well, not anymore.
Further into the city?
They're blocking the gateway into the main city. This is the slums. I'm surprised you got through that maze. Sorry, I wasn't anyone to let you in. If there was someone to let you in, the key would just automatically turn the maze into a straight path.
Just the cobalt lays on the ground.
And then he takes a deep breath, tries to recompose himself, and goes, by any chance, did you hear about... I heard there was an archaeologist that passed through here.
That Iden guy. Beard.
You know
Man.
him.
Yeah. That asshole Orochi sent his minions down here because of that guy.
Is he still here?
Oh, if he's left, he sure as heck didn't go out the door. City's in chaos, though. But if you boys are going to want to fight them undead, you might want to see if you can find any of the residents that are willing to help you, because there's a lot of them. That's why we're just kind of hiding back here instead of doing anything about it. Can't do my job if I'm dead.
The kobold who's already laying on the ground just raises an arm and goes, I need another long rest. Arm plops back down. He's basically spent all his magic, so he's already tired out.
Dad just looks at him and is like, oh, I see. Not paid enough, eh? Yeah,
Money don't do you no good if you're dead. We're not fighting 16 undead by ourselves.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of undead.
Yeah, we had trouble with 4.
You have to fight 2 apiece.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
It's the archaeologist in the slums.
No, he's closer to the city hall. Some crazy necromancer that was working for Orochi came down here after him and summoned a bunch of demons. Demons died, but not before the chaos they created tore the city into pieces.
This was gonna be a long day. I can use a rest. What about you, gents? I know you, Thrak.
I think that answers your question.
You're quite right. You're quite right.
It's gonna drag him.
As soon as you try to touch him, immediately he knee-jerk reacts with a smacking away your hand.
You guys are just gonna sleep on the street.
No. Datrus is like, is there a residence where we can rest up or anywhere? Like indoors?
You'd need to ask around. We can't. We haven't checked most of the houses. We don't know who's still alive around here.
Can you point us in the right direction of the residence? Just forward, left, right. Where's the undead and where's the residence?
Well, the undead are to the south near the main gate. Unfortunately, so is the main inn. So you need to try and find someone else to help you if you want some place to rest.
Can we see if the inn has a back door? Here's Orochi starting to head off. The kobold slowly peels himself off the ground and starts to wander again.
There's this building right here. There's a door here with a sign over it that says, Irigar's Blacksmithing.
Maybe we can hire them and rest in their house.
I just want to check out this blacksmith.
I imagine it wouldn't hurt. Let's check it out.
You're gonna knock on the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll knock on the door.
By the way, before you go off, the guards do say they'll help you if you can get enough other people to help, that they don't feel that they're throwing their lives away.
The guards are basically useless.
There are extra bodies if you can get a couple other people that are willing to help you.
Extra people to trigger their undeath thing.
So you're gonna. I'm assuming you're gonna knock on the door.
Yeah, we knock on the door. There's like 3 or 4 knocks on the door.
You hear a voice from inside go, "Who is it? You're not undead or covered in scales or anything, are you?"
I am!
Bus is covered in scales, but the rest of us are definitely not undead.
Do we sound like we're undead?
I don't think so.
Maybe we don't smell, do we?
Oh, well, you kind of jealous.
Do we smell it at the thought of it?
Yeah, they all check their clothes.
Thrak kind of shitless his chainmail. I don't think I smell it.
Okay. So he opens the door and you see a man with a great sword. He looks like he could be like a captain of the guard. Standing there. He goes, "Oh, you're definitely from out of town. You chose an odd time to visit."
Everything is an odd time today.
Quite. Me and my mates are trying to find a place to rest, try to help out best we can, and maybe rally some people, enough people to fight the undead, but right now we need a place to rest, get supplies. Is this a good place to do that?
Goes, "Well, we don't got enough beds for all of you, but if you don't mind using the floor."
I got a sleeping bag.
Sleeping bags.
He goes, well, at least someone's willing to try and do something about those undead. I've been waiting for a call to action, but I can't do it by myself. I've just been doing my best to protect the blacksmith and his 2 daughters.
Then can we rely on you to join our militia?
Aye. There's 6 of you already. To me, that makes 7. That makes our odds a lot better than they would have been otherwise.
By the way, noticing that the rest of the group is here, the kobold heads back to the corner here. Human, get over here.
Oh yeah, because Nikki's still way back.
Kind of off for the day somewhere.
You realize
undead.
Gash is just kind of like, I'm used to sleeping on the floor.
I was going to make that comment, but I couldn't get a word in edgewise.
You mean I get a floor?
Nikki, get your butt in here on the floor now.
The kobold literally takes his bedding and makes a little nest underneath this desk here.
Here's the thing: is like I'm not gonna bring him forward until you guys actually go to fight the undead. But the guys you recruit, I am gonna put directly in control of a player. Okay. So the question is, who actually wants to control the knight later?
I am not sure if I'd be really good. I can barely control my own character sometimes.
Is he like, what kind of class is he?
He's basically a fighter.
He's a fighter.
Basically a fire class? I can probably run that fine. They're not too hard.
Right. Make him visible to...
I walk up to things and I stab them. It's like a paladin, only less holy magic.
Match.
And probably need more bonuses to hitting.
Match. There. If you look at the journals, you'll see the folder says citizens that he's underneath it. He actually has a monster character sheet, but it still pretty much works the same as the playable characters. I just gotta add control of his token. I got the wrong thing selected. There we go. I don't know how I clicked on it when I was set to the freaking reveal fog of war thing. All right, there. I've modified him. All right. Yeah. So you guys can all hit the wrong. I almost said wrong lest.
Wrong lest.
Long rest? You maybe?
Yeah. Long rest.
Long rest. I guess during the long rest, try to talk with the people in here, if that's possible.
What are you gonna do?
Talk with the locals in here, if that's possible.
Oh. What are you gonna? I'm sure you can tell which one's the blacksmith because the 2 daughters should be obvious.
It's clear that this is the blacksmith. This is daughter 1 and this is daughter 2.
Dad sees the 2 daughters and he's like, I'm in a relationship. I think I can't do anything.
What does the actress say?
No, he's just muttering to himself when he sees the 2 daughters. He's like, I'm in a relationship. I think I can't do anything.
You're a weirdo! The kobold hears him from across the room.
Hello, kids. So what's the situation in town so far? Are there any people available locked in their homes? Do you know?
Because I haven't really looked around, and I know some of the people that are barricaded are freaking crazies that were driven mad by the demons. But I do know that you might want to check the shrine behind the blacksmith here. Aside from that, I can't offer any advice.
As in, like behind, like right here, or behind, in like
there's a building that's out back behind the blacksmith.
Okay. I know you've probably been in some dire straits for a while, but is there any wares or services you have?
Because I got a few weapons lying around if you need anything like arrows or weapons.
I just like kind of take a general.
I assume no magical weapons.
Yeah.
No magical weapons. There's a bunch of daggers and swords and arrows.
Datrus is. How is it put this? Say no, they're gonna look weird at him either way. So go ahead, bluntly say. So, what's the town's opinions of this archaeologist? You know why he came here at all? Or...
He was coming here because he had heard something about some artifact called the Bright Darkness that he was following up on a lead, but we didn't have any problem with him. The problem is the crazy people that came down here after him. I hope the poor bastard's all right.
Well, I hope he's all right too. So no one has any hard feelings towards him, just the people that came after.
Not anyone that I know of. I mean, the governor, Mr. Gnomestein, might. He's very strict on rules, and he might blame him for this, but we haven't had any communication with the governor in over a month, so not sure what's happening deeper in the city.
Was he alive the last time you saw him?
Last time I saw him was before the demons.
Datrus bites the bottom of his lip and just kind of clutches his hand in his fist. I see. Thank you. He just kind of goes off to be by himself.
Can Thrak find a light crossbow?
Yeah, he has one, but he's only got about 5 bolts for it.
Better than nothing. 25 gold for the crossbow.
He says, no, just take it.
Oh, well, thank you. And
you're helping us. I don't need your money.
Takes the light crossbow and the couple bolts that are available for it, and he will load those up for when they leave.
Being in tune with the wildlife of the city and whatnot, do I sense anything, or?
You think you sense a you know what, let's do a nature check.
Okay. Oh wait, no, I did disadvantage.
It doesn't matter. You rolled an 18 with disadvantage. It's like you feel like there's some sort of creature crying out in anguish to the west of here.
Oh, God. Shogoth, do you hear that?
Shogoth doesn't hear that.
She just glares at you.
Datrus kind of balls up and just puts his head into his arms.
If you hear something, Nikki, just go look at where it is.
Or sounds like something's in anguish out there.
Well, go find what is in anguish. But if it's a puppy, you can't keep it. We got enough mouths to feed around here.
Yeah, the knight does mention. I would suggest not splitting up too much, though, if that's what you're thinking of doing.
Is this the next day or during the long rest?
I'm gonna say that this is after you guys have woken up and.
Oh.
Okay.
So we can move.
And the blacksmith gave you some food to eat.
You know
Alright,
what?
so we need to use rations.
So the question is whether you want to check the shrine or you want to check this animal that Gash is sensing.
Datrist is gonna go. You know what? I'm really irritated right now, especially the sound of your voice, Jargoff. You need to be more optimistic. I'll help you look for this whatever's in English, and y'all can check the shrine, and we can just come right back to the shrine later.
No, I think we probably should stick together, like the night here is a...
I'm with Theobald. Let's go check the animal first.
Check the animal first.
Okay, everybody's decided to check the animal before the shrine. Okay.
Oh, sounds like we're ready for another
Points to the tiefling.
adventure.
You need to calm yourself down. Walks up the door with Theobald.
Alright,
So...
I gotta get this thing to... So you can, as you're starting to head this way, or this way,
Peek around this way.
You do see there's a door on this building here, and you actually see like smoke coming out of a chimney that seems to evaporate as it gets closer to the ceiling. And at this point, now that you kind of walked out a little further away from the wall out from behind the building, so you can actually see that way out in the center of the city, there's a big blue crystal just hovering over the city that you're assuming must be the source of oxygen down here.
That's big.
Let's see here. Okay, so I don't know if you're interested in this house or not that you're walking past.
Actually, what we need right now is we need Nikki up front so we can figure out where we're going.
Right.
All right.
Nikki, get your ass over here.
The house can wait. I think.
Yeah, it's strange the house is active, but we can check on it later.
And there is actually, I'm gonna uncover this because there's still not a door there, but you do see another door on this built house right here. Start revealing some more of these areas so you can see a little better.
Do I sense what direction it's in?
It still seems like it's coming from further west. You can't really pinpoint it quite, though.
I think it's straight ahead, but it's really hard to hear.
Well,
Can't quite tell.
be careful.
I'm gonna say over here, you do see what looks like it's the rubble remains of like a building that's been destroyed.
I think it's coming from that rubble over there.
Are we sure? We'll start heading that way at least.
I swear to God, Nikki, if this is another freaking hungry dog.
How could there be a dog down here?
As you get closer, you see a giant crab wandering around in the remains of the building, just picking up random objects and staring at it before dropping it and walking away to look at something else.
Oh, good.
Crab.
Oh, good. Dinner.
Yeah, we've got crabs now.
Once you get crabs, they're impossible to get rid of.
I said kill them.
I say we eat them.
Actually, Thrak kind of pokes Nikki. Which way is the sound coming from now?
Which way am I hearing the sound coming from now?
Well, you're pretty positive that crab was what you were sensing.
Oh. Well, I think that's him right there. Well, sure. I'm not
As
quite sure.
as a reminder, you do have speak with animals.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. How do I initiate that, by the way? Just
Hello?
kind of attempt to speak to it?
You'd have to cast the spell and then try to talk to it.
Alright, so... Cast a spell, okay. Alright, and it's asking ritual spell. Okay, spell submit. There we go.
Yeah, just click one of the spell slot bubbles to remind yourself that you cast a spell.
Oh yeah, that's right. There.
All right, so you've cast it. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to say, hello there. Can we help you at all?
Crab stops what it's doing and looks at you and goes, "What? Why do I understand you?"
Oh, see, I've got a way with words with animals. I just heard some sounds over here, and I was wondering if you were in any trouble or anything.
He goes, this house used to belong to my master. Fed me a lot of fish.
Alright, so...
He died when the bad things happened.
The bad things happened? What bad things can you tell me about? Maybe we can try to help you out some way.
The monsters and the crazy people.
Well, that's a real shame, that is. Would you like to come stay with us for a little bit?
He goes, are you here to help?
Oh, yes, we are. We're trying to fight the monsters and well, I guess try to fight the crazy people if they try to attack you.
I can help. He kind of lifts its claws up and does like a quick clamp to like signify that it can.
Oh, well, that would be nice of you if you would like to help us fight these monsters and these evil people attacking. Why, we could give you all the fish you want.
Yeah, you know that like dance the crab does in the crab rave. Just kind of picture that.
I think it's happy.
Yeah, I gotta look up that video now.
So would you like to come with us?
I guess.
Alright, looks like we've got another soldier to fight for us, chaps.
Ooh.
Yeah. Just fair warning, I am going to give control of the crab to Aaron because she's technically the one that persuaded it to help.
You're the one that hired him. It's your responsibility now.
We now have a crab fighting for us. It's amazing.
We
Crab
have
battle.
we have a crab for a pat battle.
Somebody equip it with a knife.
I have
We can get a dagger from the blacksmith.
This guy have a dagger.
What's his rating? Because can Grin Nikki or whatever Nikki turn into a giant crab?
Its challenge rating is actually I'm trying to 1/8. So yeah, she could turn into it. It wouldn't really be worth it though, because her health would go down by 1.
Only by 1.
Actually, no, it'd go down by 3 because it's got 13 HP. The armor class is 15. I was looking at the wrong number.
I know it'd be metagaming, but can we name him Zoidberg, please?
I'm pretty sure it comes with its own name.
Probably has already.
Yeah, I was gonna say he probably has one. The crab's name.
Oh, you want Gash to ask its name?
Yes.
Oh, by the way, what shall we call you?
He called me Grabby
Grabby?
because I grab things.
Grabby.
Grabby!
Well, Grabby, nice to have you on our team.
Is this seriously Grabby?
Not Crabby, Grabby.
I said Grabby.
Yes, that's his name.
Better than Pinchy.
Grabby the Crab.
I just facepalm.
In all honesty, I didn't make up a name for him. I didn't actually expect anyone to ask his name.
Always assume!
How did I expect to ask for his name?
You don't know us well enough.
It's gotta have a name!
Nikki can talk to animals. You didn't expect her to ask? Or someone to ask her to ask? No.
Also, I wouldn't think crabs would have particularly original names.
Yes,
It probably sounds more poetic than its original Crabbies.
We could have called it Shelly.
Oh, you could have named it Stormageddon the Dark Lord.
Alright.
But no, let's go with Grabby.
So I guess off to the shrine now, or do we investigate that house?
Oh yeah, also now that I think about it, I forgot the door for this building. There's actually a door here.
Okay.
Because I forgot that building's door is actually there.
So we got a couple of other buildings to check on. Is there any signs on any of these buildings, by the way?
The first one that you wandered back, you weren't really thinking about it at the time, but it said something about pottery.
I'm not sure how much help we can get there, but we can always poke our heads in.
Smash them up for money inside.
This one that you're standing directly in front of, or that Akashi and Shogoth are standing in front of, you can see that there are lights in like the windows, but there's also like blood smeared on the door.
Ooh.
That seems like one we should avoid because crazy.
Seems like one we should pass over.
In fact, as you're walking past it again, you actually hear a growling from inside like an animal.
Nikki, do you hear anything from there?
Well, yes, I do hear a growl.
Can you tell what though?
I can't cast communicate with animals, can I, on that thing?
Not when you can't see what it is.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, think crab.
Yeah, you're kind of standing there, and you hear the entire party hears a voice that has kind of like a canine sound to it that says, "Piss off! Don't want any undead, don't want any people, just want to eat me meat in peace."
Should I cast a nature check, or?
Well, it literally just talks, the thing that's in the building, so you don't need to
Alright.
whatever it is, it's a humanoid.
Dasher just throws his hands up, just goes, "Whatever. Eat your meat in peace. I don't care. Just piss off."
Is it eating regular meat or human meat?
I don't care. I'm not in the mood right now.
I'm very confused right now.
I get the feeling we're going to have to stab them later. How about the other one that you just mentioned? The door is near us too. Is there any other signage on that one?
There's no signage. It looks the building.
Exactly, the doors are because of the war thing on here.
The building kind of looks like a lodge
Right
that
here.
people would relax at. But you're pretty positive you saw somebody close a curtain.
So there are people there. But they apparently don't seem interested in helping.
Maybe they're not interested in helping because they don't think there's enough people to help. But still, I'd probably say save that for later, if at all.
Yeah, we can always come back later and tell them we have bigger numbers.
I'm just gonna move the crab over to the same area where like the knight is. I'll say you asked him to go wait there while the spell was still active.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can picture the knight just seeing the crab going, "What the hell?"
So.
Well, they might actually recognize it because it was somebody's pet.
Right. Dadra's just, "Let's go to the shrine then."
Let's go over to the pottery barn, and just as Shane
I was
again.
going to say, actually, as you're walking by, you know, suddenly from like right here, a light comes up out of the ground, and you realize that there's like some sort of magical crystal sitting there, and a ghost-like image of a woman appears that just suddenly goes, "Hello, travelers. Make sure to come down to Weasel Willie's to enjoy a fabulous smoke and flapjack." And then just disappears.
Is that a hatchet and a log right there, by the way?
What the hell was that?
I know exactly what it is, and the kobolds had enough of it. Again, I ask the GM, is that a hatchet right here?
Yeah, there's a hatchet next to and a log next to where
he's gonna grab the hatchet, and he orders someone to please walk through that area again.
I guess Gaseous Nicky will walk through there.
All right, he waits for the image to come back with the hatchet in hand.
The image comes back and goes, "Want help crushing your enemies and seeing them driven before you? Come down to Weasel Willie's to update your arsenal today."
Woof! Just axe goes through the image, I assume.
Yeah, it just whiffs through because it's literally like I'm sure you figure it's literally a magical advertisement.
Right.
He's slightly annoyed, but then just puts the axe back where he got from.
And I'm just gonna point out, so you do know the odd thing is that both places mentioned Weasel Willie's, but one of them mentioned food and the other one mentioned weapons.
Yeah.
Is it about time for us to start?
In a minute we're gonna end. Yeah, actually, because I'm assuming you guys are probably gonna head towards the shrine next.
Right.
Might as well. We did say we were gonna check that out too.
Gatrice.
But that's where we'll stop here for the night. And we'll deal with the shrine next time.
Okay.
And peek.
Huh?
And peek.
I'm not gonna reveal it because we're pretty much done.
Alrighty.
I'll pop it open next time.
For next boon.
That way you guys don't just keep moving your tokens further and further in when I said we're stopping.
Right.